actually wanted to give you a little bit of insight of what we're doing here at hospitals or medical office buildings. This is actual protocol and what we're doing to prevent the spread of COVID. So first of all, before you come in, everybody's screened. As you can see here, screen on 3:27 before coming to work, 3:30, I have a lot of these. Basically, they ask you 3 questions. They'll ask you if you're having shortness of breath, fever, or cough. If you answer yes to any of those, we do not let you inside the building. We'll have you wait outside the car, and then a doctor will be calling you, and then he'll ask you a range of questions, anywhere specifically saying if you've been in contact with anybody who has COVID, if you traveled outside, and so on and so forth. And on top of that, if you do answer no to any of those questions, we still check your temperature, and if you're having a fever, we do not let you inside of the building at all. So the protocol that I'm going to be going over today is actually how we're testing for COVID. So you need your face shield mask. I'm actually not going to put on any of the PPE because we're so short right now on PPE, so I can't be wasteful, unfortunately. And then our gown, gloves. At this moment, we're only collecting sputum, but we are transitioning over to the nasal. And then a cup of water, and then tissue paper. So the client who says yes and is screened by the doctor, and the doctor puts the order for COVID, actually does not come into the building at all. They stay outside of the building in their car with the windows rolled up. We come out in our PPE, knock on the window, hand them the cup, only the cup, and we hold on to this bag, and everything's already pre-labeled. So to collect the sputum, first you want to rinse your mouth out with water and swallow it. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, and then you're actually going to cover your mouth with tissue paper while you're doing those 3 slow breaths. After that, you're gonna hold that breath in, gonna break this cup open, and bring it up from the diaphragm. Spit those mocos out. We don't want spit, because if you send a spit, we're gonna be upset that we wasted PPE, and also we can't use that. So after you spit your moco, your big old looky, your sputum in there, the nurse who's fully gowned in the mask and face down comes over. There's a second nurse who's holding the bag specifically open. The sputum's dropped in there. And then the sputum sample is set on ice, and it takes 7 to 10 days for it to result. Once it's resulted, we do contact you and we give you further steps from there. And some of the steps that we are telling people once they go home and they're waiting for the results, only use Tylenol. Do not use any NSAIDs, okay guys? And I will upload the protocol. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope it helps, guys. Stay safe out there. Okay, so I wanted to go a little bit more in depth of how COVID affects the organs as a whole. So with any viral transmission, it needs a way to get in. So obviously your trachea and your esophagus are damaged. Some people come in with sore throat, and some of the lining does get irritated. So that's how they deal with the shortness of breath. They start having symptoms of shortness of breath. So once you start having symptoms of shortness of breath, it goes to the lungs. The lungs are your main organs. If these lungs are affected, that means you're going to go into respiratory distress. So if your lungs go affected, that automatically affects other organs like your kidneys and your liver, because these organs are being compromised of the oxygen that they need. And then another symptom that you have with COVID is fever. So if you're going to have fever, sometimes fever increases your heart rate. So that's how COVID affects the heart. And then what I'm seeing a lot more with the people that are testing positive is that they're complaining of nausea. So the stomach's being compromised. And even worse, some of the people are saying that they're having diarrhea.
So you're tested. Oh my goodness, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. COVID affects everything.